So I've decided for my film project, we are going to talk about the wonderful, the ever so fashionable, the OG herself, the first female president of the United States of America, Miss Edith Wilson. So picture this. It's 1919. We have our big dog in office, Woodrow Wilson. And Edith Wilson is his goddamn wife. And, she's sitting around and she's just like, bro, like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? It's at the time of World War I. So she's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm coming up with new rules and regulations. We finna ration. So she comes up with all of these new things like gasless Sundays. You got meatless Mondays, wheatless Wednesdays to pretty much set up this federal rationing effect. Like, Edith pretty much became the big dog just doing that alone. Like, let's just be honest. Because Melania not out here doing none of that. So now we fast forward and Woodrow Wilson has 18 months left inside of this office. And out the wazoo, out the sky blue, wow, he has a stroke. And I'm not talking like no regular, schmegular stroke. This is like some grade A level stroke type stuff. Like, this is not some, he could do a Bernie Sanders and bounce back. Like, no, Woodrow was done, y'all. He was done. So Woodrow Wilson's doctor is like, yeah, he not getting back up. So what are you going to do? And Edith Wilson is like, I love this man, bro. Like, I'm in love with him. And he wants to be the president of this damn country for some weird reason. So we going to have to make this work, period. And she's like, if I don't help him be president, like, what kind of wife even am I? So Wilson's doctor is looking at Edith and he's like, well, it look like you just gonna have to run the country, sis. So Edith is all like, you know what? Shut up. Sit down. I am the captain now. So Edith holds this whole little press conference for the people and she's like, hello, America, listen, over here. So my husband is tired. Like, he's just really, really tired. He needs, a rest. So y'all won't be seeing him for a little while. But y'all already know Congress is nosy. So they weren't buying this. And Congress was like, Wilson hasn't been out here in a couple weeks. Something is going on out there. Something is really going on. So they go knocking on these people's door. And they're like, is he okay? Is he alive? And Edith just gives them the same response. Like, yeah, he's fine. He's just tired. He's just really tired. And she's all like, get out of here. Like, don't bother him. He's stressing out. Goodbye, Congress. And if y'all could believe this or not, it actually worked. Like, these people really believed it and just thought Woodrow was tired. Like, that says a lot about Congress at the time. So fast forward and Edith now is showing up to Congress and she's like, hey, I'm here. Don't worry about it. It's all under control. I'm giving him everything y'all are telling me to give him. He's seeing all of this. He's reading all of this. He just needs some private time, but we're communicating. He's aware. Mind y'all, Edith is lying through her fucking teeth. So Edith would sit in like meetings with Congress and whatnot. And then she'd bring the stuff back to a pretty much half dead Woodrow. Because, y'all, that stroke was bad. And she'd be like, listen, Congress is saying this, that, and the third. And then Woodrow would respond and be all like, because stroke. And she was like, you know what? Yeah, I have to like make all of the decisions, I guess, just by myself. So I guess I'm just going to have to compromise. And I tell y'all, this is the moment that Edith Wilson became the first female president of the United States of America. That's right, this country right here that we in right now. So Edith keeps running these memos back and forth between Congress and Wilson. And at this point, Congress is like, something ain't right. Congress started getting nosy again. So they send this one Republican congressman, his name is Albert Fall. And Congress pretty much tells Albert, like, go see what Woodrow's true condition is. Please go see what his true condition is. So Albert shows up at the house and he knocks on the door and he asks, what is Woodrow's real condition? So Albert goes to go see Woodrow's will condition, and, you know, he falls for the okie doke. They prop him up. He falls for it and goes back and tells Congress it's fine. Everything is okay. She's just some dumb broad. She don't know what's on these papers. She's just dropping them off for him. Like, I don't think a lot of people know about Edith Wilson and, like, what she was really doing for this country, because had she not been taking over for Woodrow, who knows how that presidency could have went? Who knows what would have happened? But sis literally carried it out from October of 1919, when he had his stroke, all the way to the end of his term in the 1920s. She was iconic. She was such an icon. You would never see nothing like this happen in a presidency today. And she is one of the top, if not my most favorite political facet to look at when I look at the 1920s. Back home, folks.